My name's Kelcey,
And my name's Natalie.
and we're a class of 2025. Here are a few things to expect as upcoming juniors in Mr. Rock's English classroom.
Thank you. Yeah. How many units will we be covering in junior year?
In junior year English, we will be covering 4 to 5 units.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What are the 5 units we will be covering in junior English?
Well, first off, in first semester, you will be covering the rhetorical analysis of songs unit, then the Book of Unknown Americans novel unit, and then second semester, you will be covering 3. You will be covering the exploratory research essay, the Raisin of the Sun, theme to self project, and finally, not really a unit, but AI work sample. So for the first unit, which was the rhetorical analysis of songs, what you had to do was create a Google slideshow with the lyrics and basically you annotating them with literacy devices or lyrics that stand out to you and are meaningful to you or connect with you and your life. So all you had to do basically was add literacy devices to the lyrics that connected and your personal connection.
What was the second unit we covered in junior English?
The second unit we covered this year was the Book of Unknown Americans novel unit. All you had to do for this one was basically read the novel and write an essay about it and the theme. Kelcey, what was our third unit we covered in junior English?
The third unit we covered in junior English was the exploratory research essay, and we basically picked a research topic, we researched about it, and then we made a bib out of that research, a bibliography, which is like explaining each source of evidence and like writing the authors and stuff. And then you take the bibliography information and put it into an essay. And something to remember when starting this essay is you can't pick a side. It can't be argumentative or like your own thoughts. You have to use pros and cons about the topic. And yeah.
What's the fourth unit we covered in junior English?
The fourth unit we covered in English was a Raisin of the Sun theme to self project. For this unit, it was a little different because usually in most English classes, once you do a unit, you have to write an essay about it. But in Mr. Rock's classroom, we did something a little different and we did a project explaining a theme that we personally relate to in the play of A Raisin in the Sun. So we had to pick a character that we notice in the play that shows a lot of similarities to what happens and goes on in our lives. Okay, and for this project, you had different options to choose from what you wanted to do. There was a choice of making a diary of one of the characters in the book and relating to it and stating the theme, and at the end adding analysis or reflection showing how it connects to your personal life. There was also the poem where you create a poem also about a theme that connects to your life. And then there was also a picture collage and a video that you could make with a group.
What's the last unit we did in junior English?
Our last unit that we did in junior English was a work sample essay that we had to do based on AI and whether we think AI is pro or con in the classroom and in society. And was the work sample AI unit part of your grade?
Yes, it was a part of your grade, so try your best.
Yes. Kelcey, during junior year, what was your favorite thing and something you would have done differently?
My favorite thing that we did this year was reading the novel A Raisin in the Sun and watching the play because I feel like it's very interesting and I feel like a lot of people would enjoy it. And my favorite unit was, as I said before, the rhetorical analysis of songs. And I think it was my favorite because I really enjoy listening to music and like picking a song that meant a lot to me was pretty easy for me because I listen to music all the time. Something I would have done differently was when we did the Book of Unknown Americans novel unit, I picked characters that didn't really resonate with me that well.
What was your favorite thing we did this year and what would you do differently?
My favorite unit or like thing we did in junior English was for sure probably Raisin in the Sun, play, like, it's a really interesting play. I actually really enjoyed it. It was something different, and I feel like I understood the play really well, so it made it easy for me to do the project afterwards. And then something I would have done differently, I think for the exploratory research essay, it was definitely hard for me to like not choose a side, because you know I want to have an opinion on it, but it's okay. And I also wish I would have done a different research topic.
What was your overall learning experience, and how did you enjoy things in Mr. Rock's English classroom?
My overall learning experience in Mr. Rock's classroom was basically theme and the different ways you could show theme. Not just like how every teacher does it by essays and adding quotes and connecting to them and all that. Like that is something we did, but we also did it in different ways, like connecting theme in songs and creating a slideshow about it, and then connecting theme in plays and doing a creative self project. So that was that. And then things I enjoyed, we had gallery walks, like showing different small assignments we would do.
Lastly, to end it off, what do you think is some good advice for the upcoming juniors to know about Mr. Rock and how her classroom works?
Some overall advice that I would give to the upcoming juniors of Mr. Rock's English classroom is that do your work, like be on track, and don't make her mad. She's really nice. She's very nice. She's a very nice teacher. She loves coffee. She loves cats. If you show her a picture of a cat, she'll love it. If you bring her coffee from the coffee shop, she'll love that even more. But she has coffee in her classroom, so you know. But and yeah, overall do your work, just pay attention and succeed.